best iRacers in the business.
When we got six for real. We looking out for the opposition, we don't do this for mass appeal. Don't make me blast it still. I put in work, no Vladimir. You want me to lose, but I can't. Mama shed like 1,000 tears. I can't do that shit to waste. I pull up in Mercedes. Next year you gon' see me pull up in the race.
This is gonna create fantastic racing.
When I was down bad, boy, I got on my knees and I started to pray. Now I'm breaking bread with my young vet wins. He was a part of the gang. No, now he getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you. 12, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, see them lights, but you know I got the strap. Go right up, now he getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you. 12, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, see them lights, but you know I got the strap. Go right, I push the.
He refuses to lose!
I do the dash, on my way to the bag, boy, you know I push the gas.
Okay, my timing is critical. They know my rhyming is pivotal. Homie, the dash is digital, gas residual. Fire and smoke like I'm needing a ritual. You bet my cash is long. I hit the gas, I'm gone. Riding my wave. I've been stuck in my zone. I've been blast them all. Sliding on fate. I've been finding my ways. Grinding for days. I've been shining the hate. All of y'all wanted for praise. Stuck in a phase. Let it and put it in place. Yeah, homie, you don't want to race. Nah, better to stick to your place. Yeah, want it all, I gotta taste. You push on the pedal, now I gotta skate. Yeah, all I ever know. Put me on this throne. Pinnacle. Push my buttons and that motherfucker go. What you know, what you own. Push it and I zone. Sonic booms for the room. Riding till the tomb with my goons. Motherfucking fumes. Y'all know what it do with the crew when we coming through. Y'all know better move. Make it fast. Ain't no second chance coming for your ass.
iRacing Top 10, here he comes!
Better push the gas like.
I do the dash, on my way to the bag, boy, you know I push the gas.
Showtime! Welcome. Tonight, we are racing at New Hampshire Motor Speedway here with the Nexus Motor City Cup, presented by Dega Boys Broadcasting Network. We've got some great racing heading your way tonight. We got 19 drivers at the moment, the best drivers in the business. But let's go over some track facts real quick. We got a track temp of 117 degrees, a track length of just about a mile, a little bit over. We got an altitude of 486 feet. We've got an ambient temperature of 77 degrees. We got 61% humidity, partly cloudy with a 6-mile-an-hour wind. Here we are located right outside of Loudon, New Hampshire. Again, a 1-mile paperclip. We've got progressive banking in this track. That means at the apron is less banking than at the wall. So tonight you may see some drivers using that wall a little bit to grab a little bit more banking to get a little bit more speed coming off the corner. But with that, we've got 1,500 feet long straights, 1 degree on the straights as well. And again, 151 laps with the best drivers in the business. So tonight, 19 drivers right now. And on top of that, we've got myself, Thomas, and Jay in the booth. Jay, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Ready to call some of this amazing Nexus Motor City Cup Series racing here at New Hampshire. The best drivers in the business, like you mentioned, stacked and loaded field here tonight. So I'm excited. I'm ready to get this action going.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we're going to have a lot of cool stuff coming your way. Jay and I, we've been working on a couple things. We hope you guys will enjoy. And so when you see it in the broadcast, just, hype it up a little bit. We've been working real hard on some things, and we're going to be excited to present it to you guys. We also got special guest tonight. I hope you guys will enjoy that too. But with that being said, practice is just now wrapping up. Tyler Bentley tops practice there. So we're going to go ahead, go straight into qualifying. We're going to see which drivers take the track first. Right now, it seems Matt Yost getting prepared. Jay, who do you think has a really good chance of pulling off pole tonight?
I mean, you got to look at the first guy that comes to mind here is Showtime, Rob Collier. I believe that he is going to be the man to take pole tonight, as he has done many times already this season in the Motor City Cup.
Absolutely. Hey, did you know that we've been pronouncing Rob's last name wrong this whole time?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I figured, because I heard about this in the live chat here, so we definitely fixed this problem. My excuse was we're just French. That's how we say it out here in the Digga Boys Broadcasting.
Yeah, so from here on out, you're gonna be hearing Collier instead of Collier. I guess. Yeah, Collier, Rob Collier. If you guys hear us saying it wrong during the broadcast, just make sure you comment. Correct us. We don't take offense to that. But as you see it now, Rob Collier coming out of turn 2 right now, going into turn 3, about to finish his first lap, his qualifying run. We'll see what he can do coming off of turn 4 here. It's going to be also interesting, Jay, to see if the first or the second lap is quicker.
Yeah, that is going to be very interesting.
The Rob Collier, he is putting it 4th right now. So we'll see what he can do with this second lap. He's now 0.3 behind Saucier. We'll see what he can do here. Coming across the line now. See if he bests his time. Ah, he goes P2. So right there we saw a driver best his second lap. Brad Haldane has bested his second lap. Not by much, but he did. Gwenigsman also bested his second lap. There's Tyler. Oh, looks like he grabbed a little bit of wall there. He's got some right rear damage. Go and look at Scott Mayhew here. He's just completed his first lap. He's coming off of turn 4 now. Let's see what he can do. He does best, but it's still not enough. We got Dallas Seward completing his first lap. P8 right now. Coming off of turn 2. Going down the back straightaway right now.
Yeah, he's always quick here in qualifying. Definitely one to watch for a potential pole, maybe. Falls in there at 8th.
Yeah, he did not best his second lap. Here's Rob Tracy coming off of turn 2 right now. He is starting his first lap. We'll see what he can do. The LA Motorsports crew now taking to the track. Rob leading that way right now. Coming off of turn 4 now. See what he can put down. P7. We've seen drivers.
I think he'll go faster.
Yeah, exactly. That second lap seems to be a lot quicker for other drivers. We'll see what Rob can do here. Oh, he gets a little loose coming off of turn 2. He loses it. Got the other LA Motorsports crew of Daniel Simmons coming off of turn 2 now. He's starting his first lap.
Yeah, big money Daniel Simmons, your points leader. Not one that you look for to start up front in these races, but he will be there by the end. There's a little sideways there off of 4.
I think you can pretty much take that lap and throw it in the dumpster. This is going to be his money one. He's going to have to make it the money one. See the 6 going down the back straightaway, going into turn 3 now. He had a pretty good turns 1 and 2 there. He struggled in 3 and 4 last time around, so let's see if he can keep it straight. You see a little bit of a right hand turning there, getting real close to the wall. And he bests the second lap. Still only good for a P8. Rob Tracy back on track here. And he toes. We got Jamie Knopf now. He is coming back out on track. He's going to look to make a qualifying run tonight. We'll see what he can do.
The Iceman came, about half a lap short of going 3 in a row on the Monday series. Just an incredible roll he's been on. Let's see what he can do here in qualifying.
All right. It's going into turn 3 now. This lap right here is the only one that's going to count for him. It seems like he might have had a little bit of a mishap on his first qualifying attempt, so he's only going to get 1 lap to do something here. Oh, he goes P1 on 1 lap.
The Iceman going for the pole here tonight. Jamie Knopf. What a great lap.
2/10 quicker than second place. That car was on rails. Holy cow.
It's like we got several drivers electing not to take a qualifying lap here. So,
well, we just got
3 minutes.
Yeah,
we got time.
Just under 3 minutes. We've got the 60 car, the 06, possibly those two. The 98 seemed to have some issues in qualifying. He cannot put down a lap time. And then we've got the 87 car of Robert Gast.
Foremost, welcome to New Hampshire Speedway.
Welcome to New Hampshire, he says. Thank you there, Steven.
There you go.
So, we've seen a pretty interesting qualifying session, actually. We've seen, Collier go out there, usually our pole king when it comes to getting pole for race weekends. He comes up 2/10 short. We see LA Motorsports guy who notoriously LA Motorsports really isn't that good at qualifying. But he comes out here and puts it on pole in 1 lap. I think we're fixing to see something pretty crazy, and it's going to get interesting.
Yeah, I like what you mentioned there, getting crazy. We might just be in store for one of the greatest races Nexus Sim Racing has ever put on. Like, this race just has a feeling. There's something in the air tonight. We're getting ready for some great action. I think this is going to be an outstanding show.
Yeah, I will tend to agree with that. There's I feel the atmosphere right now. These guys are ready to go. We got things that are happening that don't normally happen. I mean, I think we're in for a treat tonight. See the 14 car now, maybe getting some laps in. All right. So we've got just about 30 seconds left in qualifying. I'm pretty confident that Jamie Knopf here, he's probably going to get that pole. I think that's something that he's probably been wanting here for a little bit. So congratulations to him. Got 15 seconds left. I don't see anybody out on track. I can probably say, Jamie Knopf, you're pole sitter for tonight here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Yeah, what a great lap by him. The only one to hit the 28-second mark there in qualifying. What a drive.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, first off, I'd like to let's go over some race predictions, Jay. So, you know what? I'll let you go first, Jay.
Alrighty. Well, tonight, I think that tonight is the night the Iceman goes 3 of 4 out here at the Nexus Motor City Cup. I believe he takes it from pole to checker and gets the dub, Jamie Knopf.
Jamie Knopf, man, that's hard to beat there. You know what? I'm going to go with the 29 car of Scott Mayhew. We've seen some absolutely fantastic racing out of that 29 car on the Thursday League, where we do short track racing with the late models. That guy right there has really shown that he is one of the better short track racers. I think that's the 29 out of all places tonight, he can get it done here in New Hampshire. All right, we've got David Davis in the booth. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. That's right. Man, I'm going with the 29-2. You beat me to it. Heck yeah, man. I've got the 29 tonight, baby. He's going to do me good.
Yeah, he's going to take Dubby to the dub tonight, Mayhew Jr. That's a great pick.
All right. So, we've done some short track racing here with these cars. We've seen great battles with Rob Collier and the LA Motorsports guys. Rob Collier coming out on top at Richmond, doing a great job there. That was actually in the Rewind series. But besides the point, short tracks are really drivers' tracks. I mean, would you agree, Jay?
Yeah, I would totally agree, especially a short track in this magnitude. It's over a mile long with the progressive banking. It's a real technical track, and it really showcases driver talent, and we're going to see that here on display tonight.
Yeah, and, you know, driver setup does play a lot into this, but I think personally that there's a lot to go into the driver talent, the driver aspect of it, other than the setup that they bring. You can definitely put a top tier driver in a bad setup situation and still get a pretty good finish out of these guys. So I think what's also going to be very interesting though is, and we've seen it through this practice session and in qualifying, is some of these guys, they're battling loose race cars. So that'll be interesting with pack racing on restarts, on pit cycles, etc., etc.
Yeah, that's a good point you bring up. Strategy is going to be on a premium tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring in our special guest tonight. If you don't know who he is, this is Pastor Nelms. He's straight from Nashville, Tennessee. He's going to give tonight our invocation.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My 2 children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Boogity, 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 amen. Yes, sir. Look at this. We are going on the grid tonight. And with that being said, we're going to go through your top 12 drivers. Starting on pole, Jamie Knopf in the 2 car with LA Motorsports. Bryce Saucier in the 4 car, starting P2.
Starting third, Rob Collier in the 02. Showtime himself starting third, with Chad Gwenishman in the 97 car, starting fourth.
Brad Haldane in the number 39 car, part of Imperial Motorsports, starting P5. And we've got a Tyler Bentley in the 55 car, starting P6.
Starting 7th in that 86 car, Jonathan Golden. Starting 8th in the 14 car, Rob Tracy out of the LA Motorsports camp.
Daniel Simmons is going to start P9 in the 6 car, with Steven Downton in the 09 car, starting P10.
Starting 11th here, we got Kenneth Colson in the number 28 car, with Dallas Seward in the 38, starting 12th, rounding out your top 12 starting positions.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is your top 12 for tonight. But don't discredit everybody starting P13 to P20. This race is going to be great, and we are going to be broadcasting it straight to you, wherever you may be, on your couch, at your dining room table, maybe even in your bed, or you're sitting on your porch. Whatever it may be, make sure to come out, get ready, eat your beer, drink your dinner, because we're going racing. Here comes the official pace truck coming off of turn 4. And the pace truck is off. We're going to go green flag racing. Here's Jamie Knopf leading the field to green with the green flag out in the air. The 4 car getting a fantastic start to this race, surpassing the 2 car, going into turn 1 right now. The 4 car is your leader, as you see the 2 car relegate to 2nd place, and the 97 car is on the outside of him. Coming off of turn 2 now, the 97 is prevailing on the outside. He is still side by side with the 2 car as the 4 car continues to lead this race.
And here comes Tyler Bentley up on the outside in that yellow 55 car. He's making it work as they fan out, heading down the front stretch to complete lap 1 here as Bryce Saucier leads lap 1.
Bryce Saucier taking a commanding lead, as it looks like the outside lane is the lane to be in right now. You saw Chad Gwenigsman take the outside on that start there, and he's held on to it very well in 2nd place. And here comes the 55 car as well. He took the outside lane, and he is benefiting from it like no other. That outside lane prevailing real hard right now, as you see the number 2 car now delegating to 5th place.
Wow, what a beautiful looking field coming down the front stretch here, as now Bentley is going to take it to the bottom on Chad. He's going to get even closer to that top spot as he's sliding a little bit off of 2, going down the back. Still, Saucier leads.
We're seeing a big gap now from 3rd to 4th. Now you're seeing our... Oh, we got a caution. Looks like the 06 car maybe spun coming off of turn 2.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a little bit of rear end damage there on that car. Maybe got a little bit of contact with the wall, maybe?
Let's go back and look at this yellow flag with Taylor Otten. See what happened here. Yeah, he's already around right there. Let's see. It looks like he just got a little loose coming off of turn 2. Yep. Locks her down. Actually saves a lot. He saves his car right there.
Yeah, it must be just a visual look on that paint scheme that made it look like he had some rear end damage. What a save.
Yeah, what a save. What a beautiful car, too. That looks great. All right. Go back live here. We still got the 4 car leading this race. Very interesting, Jay. What you normally see is a tight entrance, and then they push up a little bit in the apex, and then they exit the corner real low. But what we saw on that restart was people just utilizing that top lane, and it was working.
Yeah, Chad Gwenishman there in second, and Tyler Bentley in the 55 car. They utilized that outside line early on, and were able to make up some ground and get up towards the podium spots here at the running.
Yeah, it was great driving by those guys. The 2 car, the real loser in that in that start right there, he's now P5. Not really anything to complain. I mean, he's still top 5, right? But it just goes to prove right now in this race how important that topside lane is.
Yeah, you mentioned at the top, you said a lot of guys would probably be using that progressive banking and try and get to the outside to use that to their advantage, and that's exactly what we saw. Some just great driving, great racing to start off this race.
Absolutely, and look at this. We got lights off on the pace truck. That means we are going green flag racing this time by. We're going to see the 97 on the outside and the 02 on the outside. Got the 4 car going to lead this pack to green, and the 55 car on the inside behind the 4 car. It's going to be very interesting what we see with the 4 and the 55. We saw how strong they were on the outside, but now they're put in a different position. So we'll see how these guys can adapt to the change that's coming right in front of them.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get some more racing action going here at New Hampshire.
All right, we're coming off of turn 4 right now. The pace truck is coming in. The 4 car going to lead your field to green. We are green flag, and the 4 car gets a fantastic jump. The 97 not getting a great jump at all. The 97 back in 3rd place. The 55 now in 2nd. The 97 really using that outside lane to his advantage. He's going to come off of turn 2 with a big run.
Yeah, as now we see Bentley move into P2 here behind Saucier. As now we have Jamie even falling back even further now behind Brad Haldane, who has moved up to the top 5 spot.
Yeah, Brad Haldane is somebody we've been watching for a while here. He does a great job week in and week out with the speed of that 39 car. So it's great to see him back up front, doing what he does best. As now we're seeing a great battle for the lead. Oh, they make contact!
Oh, contact!
55 gets into the left rear of the 4 car. He gets spun into the infield on the back straightaway. No caution just yet. It doesn't look like there's going to be a caution. He got some damage to the front of that car, but he's going to continue. The 4 car still leading this race.
Oh, what a heartbreaking moment. As now we see Chad go to the bottom of Saucier here. He's going for the lead. He's getting heated up here for the lead. We got Collier there. We've got Haldane in the mix. This is getting exciting up for the top spot.
Absolutely. We saw the 2 car get a little loose off of turn 2. He saves it. But this battle right here that's going on with these 4 cars is going to be a great one. We see Collier. He wants to be a part of that battle. He wants to lead this race. He's coming up, but don't discredit the 97. The 4 car shuts the door right in front of him, and he has to back off.
Yeah, he takes it to the outside now. Showtime is on the bottom. He's going for the 2nd spot now. Oh, Chad's got to run. Bryce got a little sideways there. He's going to take it to the outside. No, he's going to block Chad. Where does he go with this run? To the outside here in turns 3.
That 4 car is just trying to desperately hold on to everything he can to keep the lead of this race. The 97 car just unmatched going down these straightaways right now. He's got so much speed coming off these corners. He's going to try to use it to his advantage going into turn 1. He stuffs it real deep into turn 1. Coming off of turn 2 now. We'll see what kind of run he gets.
Oh, he's flying down the back. He just got shot out of a cannon. He's going to take it back to the top. Oh, Bryce is going to
we got a
little
flag.
bit of a block there. We do got a caution. That's big news there for Bentley. Oh, it's Matt Yost is around.
Man, I hate to see that 70 car all tore up. I really do. All right, let's
Yeah,
go
he's
back.
got some rear end damage for sure.
Oh. Tempers. The drama is high. The 70 gets into the back of the 98 going through the caution laps. We got to look at this yellow flag. Let's look here. See the 70 and the 98 there. They're side by side coming off of turn 2 right now. Oh, the 98 making contact with the 70 there. Oh, the 28.
There's a lot of damage. A lot of guys there.
I saw another car get loose off of turn 2 there. Let's go back and
Looked like
look at
Steven
that.
Doughton got into the back of somebody there, maybe the 98.
Oh, Taylor Otten crashes again. These cars really just have nowhere to go. I mean, the racing line is blocked. They did the best they could. Just unfortunate they were caught up in that kind of situation.
Yeah, it's kind of that funnel effect, right? Coming off the corner there, going down that narrow straightaway. It just everything kind of comes together down the funnel.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate for everybody involved.
And you know, the way this track is right now, we see all these guys taking the outside lane. They're trying to get a run coming off the corner. I mean, these guys are so competitive. They're wanting that run going down the back straightaway. You know, they're giving it everything they got. And then when you have a blockage like that, there's really just nowhere for anybody to go.
Yeah, exactly.
So right now, we still got the 4-car lead in this race. We got the 97 in P2, the 02 in P3, the 39 in P4, and the two car in P5. Yeah, that's right, the 2 cars in P5. So that's your top 5 at the moment. We got lights off on the pace truck. We're going green flag racing this time by.
Yeah, we still have everybody on the lead lap in this race right now. This is shaping up to be a super exciting race. Everybody got their damage fixed there. Here we go.
14 laps in, or it'll be 14 laps completed as we start or cross the start finish line. 2 cautions already, and we'll be again seeing some great racing. I'm really excited to see what that 97 can do on the outside. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the pace truck is in. The 4-car going to be leading this field to green on this restart. He gets another fantastic jump. The 97 car just not being able to match that. He's still going on the outside. Rob Collier, he's on the inside. He's wanting to go and contend for the lead of this race at the moment. The 97 car, we know, gets a great run down the back straightaway. He does it again. We'll see what he can do going through 3 and 4.
Yeah, as the 97 there of Chad, he just does not get going on that outside line. It looks like he's rebounding a little bit here. He's getting pressure from behind from Rob Collier. And Haldane is all over the back of Showtime. This is heating up.
Yeah, we know that 39 car is fast on the outside, but who's really showing it right now is that 02 car. He's really fast on the bottom and the middle. Nobody else is really going there, and he's showing he's got speed. We'll see what... oh, look at this. Brad Haldane going on the inside of the 02, and we got a caution.
Maybe Bentley?
Yes. 55 car again.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Looking like a modified. Let's go ahead and look at this yellow flag here. .55 coming off of turn 2 there. Still working with a lot of that damage. Just makes contact with the 93 there. Coming off of turn 2.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing we just saw there with Matt Yost and Matt Steven there. Pretty much the same thing, the funnel effect.
Yep, absolutely. That's something that the drivers are going to be having to deal with all night, really. It's just the way this track is constructed, honestly. We got a couple takers down pit road. We got Dallas Seward coming down pit road right now. We see a couple banged up cars right now coming down pit road. Matt Yost, Matt Steven, Taylor Otten, Steven Downton. They're all coming down pit road. But it looks like the first one with no damage right now coming down pit road is Dallas Seward. This might be a pretty good strategy call for him.
Yeah, I mean, if you're running is in the towards the rear end of that top 10 like they were, you might as well try a little bit different strategy. Maybe get a little bit of pit steak and maybe leap them later on in the run. So I like this call.
Yep, absolutely. The 55 car looking like he's taking a quick repair, so that's his one used for this race. Already lap 18 out of 151. That 55 car betting on a happy ending here. We'll see what the 55 car can do for the remainder of this race. I'm actually really liking this strategy that the 38 car is pulling right now. He has fresher tires, more fuel. It might be playing to his benefit, keeping that nose clean and driving to the front.
Be interesting to see if Chad gets a better restart this time. He's kind of had 2 bad restarts there on the outside. Wonder if he can figure something out here to get a better launch with Bryce Saucier here. Or maybe Haldane. I mean, it looked like he was heating up there a little bit. Maybe he can make something happen on this restart as well.
Absolutely, and you know, it comes into question a little bit. Maybe it's just part of their setup. Maybe they got a different gear ratio in there, and it helps the 97 on the long run. But on the short run, it's not really benefiting him that much. But what we're seeing right now is that the lights are off on the pace truck. We're going through 3 and 4 right now. We're going to go green flag racing this time by. Now here comes the pace truck down pit road. The 4 car going to be leading the field to green again. The 4 car again getting a great restart. But the 97 and the 02 looking like they got a pretty good restart comparatively from the other restarts that have happened so far. And the 02 is side by side with the 97. The 97 getting a quarter off the 02 coming off of turn 2 at the moment. They're side by side going down the back straightaway.
No, that was tight. Rob almost cleared Chad there. Chad's going to hang it up on the outside, get a great run off this corner here. He's going to try and get by Bryce.
Yep, and the 97, though, he clears the 02, and he's got his sights set on the 4 car. He's going to try to get back up to his rear bumper and see what he can do. Coming off of turn 2 now.
Yeah, as now Chad was able to clear Collier perfectly there. Now he's got his eyes set completely on that 4 car. He's still using the outside line. Bryce is kind of taking that away from him a little bit here. Trying to set something up on exit and get a good run down the straights.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what this 97 can do. I think he can do it. He's got tons of speed on the outside. Going down the back straightaway, he's got so much momentum. We'll see what he can do going down the back straightaway here as he's inching up to the rear bumper of the 4 car. He decides better of it.
Yeah, Bryce is playing a very defensive line. He's just going right up onto the edge of that second set of banking up on the outside. And he's just preventing Chad from being able to get that launch into the corner to get to the outside of him.
Absolutely. Right now, though, one quick report. The 14 car, Rob Tracy, out of this race. And we got a yellow flag. Huh. Seems to be everybody straight. Let's go ahead and look at this replay and see what happened. Oh, Kyle Hendricks around. Gets a little help from the 29. Oh, the 98 trying to miss him. Grabs a little bit of wall there. I don't think it's too much damage to the Kyle Hendricks machine. No, not a lot at all. Looks pretty clean there. Lucky escape for that 15 car.
Yeah, that was some great saves there in general, just from how bad that could have been in the spot that he had spun. So great driving by these guys here.
Absolutely, but look at this. My lord, the 02 car makes the pass on the 97. That means the 02 car, he's going to be restarting on the outside. We'll see how strong that 02 car is on the outside, but I think the more interesting part here, the 97 car. he's going to be restarting on the inside. We'll see how that rolls. I don't know. I don't think we've seen the 97 on the bottom this race yet.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think we have, and I'm pretty excited to see if maybe he has a little bit better launch on the bottom behind Bryce. Maybe he can follow his cadence and go. It's a little harder to judge it on the outside than it is on behind the leader because you don't really got a good perspective of where the leader is going to launch from. When you're behind him, it's easier to see.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a couple of cars coming down pit road. The 29 car, Scott Mayhew, Kyle Hendricks makes his pit stop after a little bit of contact there through 1 and 2. So, not a lot of takers. Dallas Seaworth, the one who pitted last time with 4 tires, he's scored P12 right now. We'll see if in the end that pays off for him. Right now, though, let's give him a quick shout out. Tim Henderson. Tim Henderson is plus 10 positions from the start of this race. Great job.
Wow. That is a great stat. He's doing a great job tonight, taking kind of advantage of these restarts and cautions and just moving up through the field. He's got a piece underneath him tonight, looking very confident.
Now that's exciting. That 60 car not getting a lot of luck the past couple weeks, getting involved in some incidents there. But tonight, looking pretty good so far. Lap 26 so far.
Yeah, we always appreciate Tim Henderson carrying our Dega Boys onboard cam. It seems like week after week, he's always getting the best shots for you guys at home.
Yeah, it might not work out the best for him, but by golly, he gives us some good shots. All right, we're going to go back up to the top 2 right now. The lights should be going off on the pace truck. As we see everybody now going double file here for a restart. It looks like the lights are off on the pace truck. We're going green flag racing this time, by. I think these guys are going to give you a whale of a show on this restart.
Oh, yeah, these top 4 have been mixing it up like crazy here at the beginning of this race, swapping positions. It just none of them have really had a chance to get by your race leader, Bryce. I really think that might change on this restart.
Yeah, this restart, this is going to be a great one. I can feel it. We've got some players who have been in position, or it's in position, or in positions that they have not been in before. That 02 car starting on the outside on this restart, and the 97 on the inside. We'll see what they can do. The 39 car, he's also in a great position. But now we see the pace truck coming off down pit road. Green flag is in the air. The 4 car gets another great start. The 97 now side by side with the 02 on the inside. And the 02 prevails on the outside. The 02 getting a great run in the middle of the corner, coming off of turn 2 now. They're still side by side. Rob Collier gets a little loose, coming down the back straightaway now. They're still side by side.
Wow, what a save there by Rob Collier. He just barely hangs on to that thing. Is now Chad still on the bottom digging. Kind of swapped roles here. Is now Rob's leading the charge on the outside. Oh, Chad barely clears Brad there. Move him to P3 in front of Brad.
Brad now diving it into turn 1. He wants that position back. He's going to do whatever he can coming off of turn 2 to secure that position. He's going side by side with the 97, but he's not going to be able to make that happen. At the same time, the 02 was trying to battle with the 4 car in 1 and 2 to get that position for P1.
Wow, Rob just really shoved it into the corner there. He got right to the bumper of your leader, Bryce. Where's he going to go with that run? Let's see if he sends it in again. He doesn't this time, as now Chad goes back to the very top of the track.
That 97 car is really running a very weird line. Nobody else is really running there. You see 39 get a little loose off of turn 2. He saves it. He's coming down the back straightaway now, but the LA Motorsports guys, they're ganging up on him. And they're coming. The 97 now going all the way to the apron. He's looking to gain a little bit of time there coming off of turn 4 now.
Wow, that was a very different line. He just sent it right on the apron. And he's going to lose a lot of time trying to make something else happen here. As now Collier's kind of leveled out here with your leader, Bryce. And now you see Daniel Simmons and Jamie Knopf up to the top. They're trying to get back up to the front.
And you know what, Jay? This is typical LA Motorsports. They are not good on the short run. On the long run, they are just dominant. They are king. We'll see what the 2 and 6 can do right now with 31 laps on these tires.
Yeah, they are charging towards the front. Now Jamie's getting back up in the mix. He's up to 4th now as their 3 leaders are actually kind of closing this gap on each other a little bit. It's kind of a string as we see Tyler Bentley. After all the drama early on, he's back up in the mix. What a drive.
And here we go. We've got a battle for the lead. Rob Collier looking to make that inside pass on the 4 car going into turn 3. I said Collier, I meant Collier. Rob Collier, he's trying to lead this race.
Wow, side by side still for the lead. Showtime on the bottom. Spicy Bryce Saucier on the middle, and you got Chad to the top. New leader, Collier on coming down the back.
The 4 car trying to make his way back to the top. The 97 denies his entrance, but the 4 car, he's going to dive it real deep into turn 3, going side by side with the 02 now. Coming off of turn 4, they make contact. The 02, though, keeps it straight. The 4 car leading this race again.
Wow, that was a desperate move. Bold move there by Bryce. He retakes the lead. Now you got Chad on the ball. Oh, Collier gets right into the back of Bryce Saucier there. Move Chad to the lead now.
Are we seeing a little bit of payback here from the 02 car to the 4 car? Maybe, possibly. It doesn't really matter, though. The 97 takes control of this race. He is leading now. Coming off of turn 4, he's coming to the start-finish line to lock that lap into the books as your new leader.
Wow, Rob Collier got a little loose there. Now Jamie's going to try and take it to the outside of him. Oh, they nearly make contact again in mid-turn there. Collier's still on the bottom. He's going to get a great run down the back, side by side.
Here comes Tyler Bentley now into P4. He's already had lots of drama in this race. He's already been involved in a crash. He's making his way back to the front. That 55 car is on rails.
He is a rocket ship. He just passed both LA Motorsports guys in one turn. Here he comes, setting his sights now on Saucier. Can he make it happen? He's rotating really well through the center. He's going to get almost side by side off of 2.
The 55 car. Oh, the 4 car gets really loose there, coming down the back straightaway. The 55 car looking to take advantage of that now going into turn 3. Not much he can do about it. The 2 car looking to the outside of the 55. He's not going to be able to do it, but coming off of turn 4, the 55 goes side by side with the 4 car. The 55 is trying to take over the first podium position here going into turn 1.
Wow, that 4 car is getting real sideways here. He loses a little bit of the nose. He washes up the track. Here comes Bentley to the bottom now. He's going to be side by side down the back. Where does he shove it in here in turn 3? He's going to take it right to the bottom. Bryce is going to maintain that outside line.
Coming off of turn 4 now. The 55 completes the pass on Bryce Saucier there. The 55 now into P3.
Wow, what resilience here by Tyler Bentley. With all of the drama we've noted, here he's back in the mix. As now it looks like got a caution.
Looks like it might be Rob Tracy here in the 14 car. Got a little bit of rear end damage there. Oh, Javone Thompson, he's got a lot of damage there. Nose is off of that car. Let's go back and look at this yellow flag and see what happened. Oh, lots of contact. We got the 09 there getting involved. The 14 getting involved. Looks like he got a little bit of help from the rear there from the 06 of Taylor Otten. Go back and look at this as well. He's just sitting back here trying to avoid. Got a wreck happening right in front of him. That just looked like a cluster to me. Excuse me. Oh, look at that.
Last pit stops.
Oh,
Here
look
we
at this,
go.
though. Dallas Seward stays out. That pit strategy might be paying off for him. What a great call. Scott Mayhew staying out as well. He also pitted earlier as well. So those guys taking a really big gamble here, as you might say. But right now, the 97 car was the leader of the race. We'll see how he comes off of pit road here.
Yeah, this battle off of pit road's going to heat up here. I don't know who's going to win it. Looks like Chad's going to win it pretty easily there.
Oh, look at that. Kenneth Coulson comes off P3.
Ooh, maybe a little bit of a two-tire call strategy. He's also, like you mentioned, one of those guys that pitted there with Seward and Mayhew, so maybe just some right sides on that 28 car.
We could look at pit times here and kind of, I guess, guesstimate on what he did. Now, if you look at your left side of your screen here, the winner off of pit road pulled a 14.5 on pit road. That's his pit team doing their job. Rob Collier, 14.7. And then you see Kenneth Coulson, 8.5. I think we could safely assume he took 2 tires there.
Yeah, I would totally agree. He's definitely got 2 tires. I don't think he had very much laps on those left sides because, like I noted, I believe he was one of the 2 or 3 guys that pitted there with the Seward Mayhew pit sequence there on lap 18.
Absolutely. I think it's a great call. It's real early in the race. He can get some data on how his car runs, and then from there, if it works, it could absolutely be a strategy that he could use towards the end of this race.
Yeah, and I think track position is going to be at a premium all night. We've seen how difficult it is to pass when you get a defensive line in front of you on the bottom or the top and get that run off the corner. It's very difficult to pass. It took the 97 and the 02 at least 30 plus laps to finally get by that 4 car. So maybe this is a great call here, getting the track position.
Well, we see lights off with the pace truck, the 38 and the 29. 2 new faces to the lead pack here. We're going to see them restart the field here. Let's see what the 38 and 29 can do.
Be interesting to see who gets a good restart behind these guys as well on those fresh tires, the 97 or the 02. So this could be a very pivotal restart.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that right now, you know, the 02, he's in great position to get something done. He's restarting on the outside. The 97, though, we saw, you know what? He had some speed on the bottom. So we'll see what we can what they can muster up here on this restart as we see the pace truck now pulling off the racetrack, going down pit lane. Green flag is in the air, and the 38 just gets a massive jump over the 29. It looks like the 29 just got caught sleeping there. The 97 makes the pass as well. The 97 on fresh tires over the 38.
Oh, Collier's around. Collier's around.
Sure is. Nice catch.
I didn't see who tagged him. I just saw him go sideways.
Oh, he's got some damage to the front end of that. All right, let's go back and look at this replay and see what happened there. All right, the 02 car now going in to turn 1. The 28. The 28 gets a little bit of them right there. Man. Almost had no contact there. 06 getting a piece of the 02 there. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that 06 seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time every time tonight. Just having terrible luck. He's playing dodgeball with these race cars tonight.
Ooh. Well, Dallas Seward retains the lead here. The 97, though, on that restart, looking very, very racy. Looking like he can put any move on that 38 going through 1 and 2 there and make it stick. It's going to be interesting what the 38 can do on this next restart.
Yeah, especially with Chad up here on the outside of Dallas. This is going to be a very interesting restart. We saw Chad really struggle earlier on those outside lane restarts. Maybe he could put something together here. I feel like the confidence there for Chad is just above none right now, or above everything right now with that win that he had a few weeks back in the Friday Rewind series. He's just been on a mission since that moment, really a career-defining moment, and he's just been using that momentum, riding that wave, and just putting himself up in the front of all these races recently.
Yeah, and that's actually something I really wanted to start out on here was that 97 car, and don't get me wrong, he was very fast, but looks like he just really couldn't put together a race to, you know, get a really good finish. I mean, he obviously, kind of over speaking here, he had some great finishes too, but, you know, besides the point, that Chicagoland race in the Rewind series here in the Nexus Sim Racing League, I think that really boosted his confidence. And I think now that we've seen it, you know, he's been hyped up a little bit. He's coming out here. He's running really good. He's coming out to the track, and his baseline setup is just pretty much, he's unloading and he's fast, you know, and I think that's a huge part in what we're seeing out of this 97 car right now. And really, I agree with you. He's riding that momentum.
Yeah, momentum means a lot in racing, and we're definitely seeing it from him. We're seeing it from several guys recently. I mean, you see it from Mayhew Jr. even there, starting behind Sewart there on the bottom in third. He's been just having fast race cars and putting together great drives as of late as well. So a lot of these great storylines and great drives getting showcased here tonight.
Yeah, and again, another great point. That 29 car, super fast in that Thursday night league. He's doing just a superstar of a show every time he shows up on Thursday nights. Again, the momentum, confidence booster that he's probably experiencing there just spills over into the other leagues that he's racing in and showcasing it, really. Again, doing a great job tonight. Already P3, running up front. It's not like he's lacking the speed. He's got the speed. You know, it's not just a golden horseshoe that, you know, we reference a lot. He deserves to be there.
And it looks like the lights are out off the pace truck. You know what that means.
Green flag racing, baby. That's right. The 38 car going to be leading this field to green again for the second time. Last time around, we saw the 97 get real racy with the 38. We'll see what the 38 can do to counteract that aggressiveness by the 97 going into turn one. All right, the pace truck is in. Here comes the 38 to lead the field to green. Dallas Seward getting a great restart there over the 97, but the 97 gets a great restart as well, better than what we've seen in the past. Now the 97, and he's going to rip the top side there. He's going to try to get on the outside of the 38 on the exit. He does. The 97 going side by side, going into first now. Your new leader, the 97.
Yeah, that was a much better restart there by Chad. He finally
big
figured,
wreck
we
in the
got
back.
a big wreck. Looks like Bryce, Colson, Haldane's in it.
It's
Matt
the
Yost
big one.
at Golden. That's the big one at New Hampshire.
Wow, that was a massive wreck. Oh, yeah, the 55 got involved there. Oh, man. Well, let's go back and look at that replay. We'll go, we'll see here with Brad Haldane. We'll see what happened. Oh, we missed it. Oh, big contact. Big contact there. Let's go back, though.
That was tight there for Taylor Otten. I can't believe he missed that. That was crazy.
Well, we'll take a couple of different shots here. Let's see what actually happened. 28 just getting a little bit of contact with the 4 car, and everybody else just really no place to go. Unfortunately, the 98 getting a lot of damage out of that. Go back. You said Taylor Otten. We'll go on board with him. The Dega Boys cam, see what he saw.
Woo. That was narrow. Oh, man.
Some great heads-up driving there by the 06 car. Let's see, I'd like to see where old Tim Henderson was at. Let's see if he's got a good shot with this Dega Boys camera. Woo. Did a great job there, pinning it to the bottom, keeping his nose clean. There you have it. Got a couple of drivers here on pit lane right now. The 39, the 55. We got the 70 coming down pit road right now. 98's there. He's exiting now. The 28 is there. 28 going 2 laps down at the moment. Got Brad.
Yeah, there's going to be some significant damage repairs on this pit sequence here.
Yeah, absolutely. Brad and Bentley here. They're going a lap down. Unfortunate. Matt Yo's trying to limp that car more towards the end of the race to probably get a quick repair, unless he's already used it.
Yeah, this race is kind of evolving into a survival of the fittest type game here. See who can play the right strategy and outlast the bad luck that other people are having so far in this race.
Absolutely. Hey, look, right now, I want to give a little bit of a shout out to our viewers right now. We got 10 viewers watching us right now. That is awesome, man. Look, we started doing this. We'd probably, get, I don't know, 2-3 viewers a night. We're up to 10 already. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, come and enjoy some racing here with the Dega Boys broadcasting. Nexus Sim Racing, Motor City Cup at New Hampshire. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, anybody in the chat right here, go ahead and comment what you think's going to happen on this restart, or maybe your prediction on who's going to win this race. Go ahead, type it in. We'd love to see it. We'd love to talk about it. Love to hear it. But for now, we got lights off on the pace truck. We are going green flag racing this time by. 97 is going to be leading your field to green. We got the 38 car on the outside. That's Dallas Seward. He's been able to hold on that position pretty well, if you ask me. 29 car, same deal. Start to go a little bit further back. We got that LA Motorsports crew. But look at this. We got pace truck off the racetrack going down pit lane right now. The 97 gets the green flag. He gets just a fantastic start on the field there. He's way out in front of everybody else. The 38 car now, he is P2 on the outside. As we see the 29 there of Scott Mayhew on the inside, he's going to be able to squeeze in there between the 38 and the 2 car. The 29 car now, P3.
Oh, Hendricks almost got in the back of Jamie right there. That was tight. Now Jamie's going to get to the outside here of Scott Mayhew Jr. Jamie Knopf looking for third. He's not going to be able to stay on the outside. Oh, is Hendricks? Did he make contact with the wall there?
Yeah, looks like he did grab a little bit of wall there. But he's good. He's continuing to move forward. He's only got a little bit of that rear end damage. Might be not hindering him a lot, as we now see a side-by-side battle with Scott Mayhew. Well, we did see it for a brief moment there, but Scott Mayhew now side-by-side with the 2 car of Jamie Knopf. Jamie Knopf ripping the outside lane right now. Coming off of turn 4. Looks like he's going to take that position away from the 29.
Wow, what a move there by Jamie. That was bold, just sticking it up on the outside there. As now you see Hendrick. Oh, he's a little sideways. He's trying to get to the outside of Mayhew Jr. here. As now you see Tim Henderson ripping the bottom. This is getting tight up here.
Oh, the 29 get loose. Wow, now. Here comes Rob Collier. He's on the outside. He took away a bunch of positions right there. The 29 is a little upset. He's trying to get his car straight. He does, going through 3 and 4. The real loser there, but the real winner at the moment looks like to be Kyle Hendricks. +9 right now since the start of this race. He's doing a great job to get that 15 car up to the front. As you see him side-by-side battle with the O2 car. They make contact off of turn 2. The 15 almost grabbing walls. You see the 6 get a little loose.
Wow, those are teammates. They're racing hard right now. As now you see Big Money, Daniel Simmons take it to the bottom. Move him up to P5 now. As you got Tim Henderson and Hendricks both behind him. As he's trying to close in on Showtime, Rob Collier.
Wow, some great racing we're seeing here. Lots of stuff to call. I almost don't have the breath to do this. This is awesome. Right now, we're seeing, though, the LA Motorsports crew doing a great job to keep themselves into the top 5. We got Jamie Knopf now in P2. He's 2 seconds behind the 97 car. The 97 car just walking away at the moment. We'll see what this 2 car can do to get back up to him.
Wow, I saw Seward get a little wide there in 3. It's going to open the door up here for Rob Collier to take him side by side. Oh, man, Dallas is fighting back on the outside. You love to see it. Oh, he's going to grab a little bit of wall there, as now he's going to lose 2 spots. Here comes Big Money on the bottom.
Oh, that 38 car, he does have some speed, but he's working with a little bit of older tires there. Holding on to everything he can. At the moment, he's still P5. As we now see the O2 and the 6 car move on from the 38 with O2 now in P3.
Wow, is now the LA guys. You got Collier, you got Gwenishman leading. These are the guys that you look at on the Monday series to kind of surface to the lead at some point in the race. And here they are, as now you see Tim Henderson back there to the inside of Seward here. Can he make this pass to move himself up to P5?
Now you see the 60 car. He's diving it deep into turn 3. He's side by side with the 38, but the 38's going to get the run going down the front straightaway. We'll see what the 60 car can do and respond to that run. Oh, the 38 grabs a little bit of wall. He's a little loose off of turn 4. The 60 car goes by him, and that puts the 60 car into P5.
Wow, that just goes to show how hard you got to drive on old tires. As now him and Mayhew Jr. on those older tires are fading a little bit here. As now, oh man, Bryce is sideways on the outside of Mayhew. He's going to try and make it happen as they go into 3 now.
The battle was very good between these 2 cars in 1 and 2. It's a shame we didn't catch that, but the 29 and the 4 car battling very hard right now to keep their position of P8. As the 29 car relents, we'll go back up to the front. We still got a pretty good battle between the O2 and the 6 car as the 2 car continues to chase down the 97 with not a lot of success. The 97 stretching that gap now 3/10 since the last time we talked about him.
Yeah, there's some great battles all over the track right now, especially this one right here for 3rd between Big Money and Showtime. Both dueling it out here for that 3rd position. Looks like Big Money, Daniel Simmons lost a little bit of time there to Rob Collier.
Maybe we're seeing a little bit of fall off with these LA Motorsports guys. We know they're really fast on the long runs. It just might not be coming to them yet, or maybe they need to make a couple more adjustments. Nonetheless, Chad Gwenigsman doing a great job of keeping this 97 car out front, and the O2, with all the damage he's got, doing a great job running P3.
Yeah, as now we're starting to get into a long run like we expected, and these cars are slipping and sliding all over the place. These are very hard cars to drive right now. As you see Bryce take it to the bottom of Hendricks here. He's looking to move himself up to P7. Oh, he gets a little sideways mid-turn. He's going to stay behind Hendricks here down the back.
Remember, this 38 car has really, or has a number of laps more on these tires than any of the other drivers out on track right now. So this 38 car doing a great job to continue to race in 6th place, holding off all these other drivers. This 15 car, though, he looks like to be a man on a mission. He's looking to try to get around that 38 car in 1 and 2.
Look who's creeping into this battle here in the car that smiles back. Javone Thompson. He's moving up towards the front of this field here. He's running 9th. As now Bryce is looking to the inside of Hendricks as Hendricks follows Seward.
Oh, Seawart real high in that corner. He might not wanted to have done that. It allows the 15 car to go side by side with him, going down the front straightaway. Going into turn 1 now, we'll see what the 15 does. He's going to dive it real deep in there while the 38 still ripping that topside lane. And it looks like the 38's going to prevail off of turn 2 now. The 15's going to have to defend from the 4 car. He's going to do it very well. He's going to hold on to that position, but now going into turn 3, the 4 car is going to dive it in on the 15, side by side now through 3 and 4.
Wow, he almost made it happen. Oh, is Hendricks sideways off of 4? It's going to open the door even more for Bryce to take advantage. As he goes into turn 1, does he send it? Oh, he does! He digs deep into that corner. He's not going to be able to make it happen. Never mind, he does make it happen. What a move!
That 4 car, he's putting on a show right now. It doesn't matter how loose that car is. He's putting it where he wants to and making passes when he wants to. That 4 car, doesn't matter. He's into P7 now.
Spicy Bryce Saucier here, just digging tonight. This is a great battle. We're just seeing a lot of extremely hard chargers here, as you still see Seaward on these older tires hanging on to a 6th place position at the moment.
Real quick side note here, Brad Haldane in the 39 car, he is out of this race. Won't be returning at the moment. We'll see what he does. But we're seeing this battle heat up between the 4 and the 38. Also worth noting, between Dallas Seawart and 5th place, it's about 5 seconds. These guys real far behind here. So we now see the 4 car go side by side with the 38 going into turn 1 now. Oh, they're making a little bit of contact possibly. They keep it straight, but now at the apex of 1 and 2, they're still side by side, coming off of turn 2 now. Looks like the 4 car is going to take away that position. Nope, here comes the 38 on the outside with the run.
Wow, these guys are playing a game of chicken right now, seeing who's going to outbreak who going into the corner. This is crazy racing right now. And it looks like now Bryce is going to stay side-by-side contact off the corner. Oh, Dallas is going to hold the lead.
This is just an awesome display of racing that we're seeing right now between this 38, the 4, the 15, and the 93 right there. We'll see what the 4 car does. Oh, he shuts the door on the 38. The 4 car now in P6.
That was a perfect slider there by Bryce. What a move. As now Hendricks is going to try and pounce on Seawart. He's going to go a little wider. Oh, we got a battle here for 3rd. Big money. Daniel Simmons on the inside of Rob Collier here. He's trying to make it happen. As they battle, look who's gaining his time on these guys. It's Tim Henderson in the 60 car. That's crazy.
This 60 car really putting on a show tonight, saying, I belong here. I need a win. P5 right now for that 6. Oh, they make contact at 6 in the O2. The O2 looks like he's going to save it. Oh, he does. He saves it. All that time, though, that they made on 6th place, they're going to lose it all. This O2, though, coming out P4, but look at this. Tim Henderson in the 60 car. He's P3.
Wow, that was a crazy moment. I can't believe they both saved it, and now Tim Henderson takes advantage. Put him in a podium spot. Is tonight the night for Tim Henderson? What a drive.
That move right there just put them in the grasp of Bryce Saucier, in that 4 car. That put him only a second behind the 6 car of Daniel Simmons. Daniel Simmons now 6/10 behind Rob Collier. Collier now going through 1 and 2.
Yeah, we're having some just amazing battles all around this track. It shows how hard these cars are to drive and the driver's skill it takes to wheel these things up here. As you still see back here, many cars battling, as now these two are trying to run back down Tim Henderson after all that time they lost with that contact.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the 6 car, though, he's coming right back to the rear bumper of this O2 car. He's got some speed coming down the straightaways. He gets a great run coming off the corners. It must be the line he's running, but by the end of this straightaway, the 6 car is going to be right on the rear bumper of this O2. Not being able to do much in the apex, though. So we'll see how the 6 car can get around this O2.
Yeah, this is a great battle here. I think that Daniel Simmons' car is a little better. It's just finding a way around Rob Collier here. which is going to be very difficult because Rob's running a very defensive line there. Is now Daniel's going to get a little bit of a run coming down the back.
Yeah, this is getting real close here between the 6 and the 0-2. This is perfect opportunity for the 6 car to get a run going down the front stretch. He's made up that ground now. Coming off of turn 4 now, the 6 car going to get a great run going down the straightaway. We'll see what he can do. He's now side by side with the 0-2 car going into turn 1. And the 0-2 relents. The 6 car now in P4.
Oh, it's a crossover. Here comes Rob right back. Oh, it's crazy move. It ain't going to happen for him, though. He's going to have to fall back in line to Daniel Simmons. I think Daniel was thinking, man, I've seen this before when he took it to the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. That 6 car, though, he's doing a great job to get those runs down the straightaway. He's probably saving a lot of tire doing the line that he's doing as well. We know how important these tires are at the moment. But you know what? Let's go and back to second place. The 97 continues to have a 1.9 to 2 second gap over the second place. The 97 car just putting on a clinic right now. He's got such a fast car, even with a little bit of damage on the left front.
Yeah, it's the name of the game here for Chad. He's so good and calm and cool and collected. Him and Jamie. I mean, both these guys have a very similar driving style, and they're both just putting it at each other, kind of 2 second gap now as they're kind of pulling away from the rest of the field as we go.
Yeah, we got first and second separated by just about 2 seconds. And then from second to third, it's 5 seconds. Third place right now, Tim Henderson doing a great job to hold on that position. He's got 3 seconds to the next person behind him, Daniel Simmons. He's slowly catching him as they run. Daniel Simmons pulling just about the same lap times as the 60 car is. Actually, he's a little bit slower. The 60 car turning up right now.
Whoa, look at Rob send it into that corner. That was crazy. He's going to lose a lot of time. That was a bold move. I don't know where he was trying to go with that run. If he was trying to find something, but he just sent it in there.
I missed it.
It was wild move. That's Showtime doing Showtime things. That's all
right.
I can say.
Well, we kind of ran through the field for you guys, but here's the 97. That is your leader at the moment. 1.8 second gap. Knopf pulling just a little bit of a faster lap time last time by, but Knopf in P2 right now, he can see the leader. P3, Tim Henderson in that 60 car. He is just... Oh, we got a caution.
Oh, wow. That changes pretty much everything. I think we're going to see a mass pit stop now.
Looks like it was Javon Thompson there. Let's go ahead and look at this yellow flag. See what happened. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Dallas. Rewind it here just a little bit. Let's see. 38. All right, going down the front straightaway now. Oh, the 86 looks like he got a little loose going into the corner. Oh, the 29 and the 14. Big wreck there. Big wreck. Kind of looks like, the 38 got a little bit of a hip check there going into turn 1. Let's look at this again one more time. I'd like to see 86 car here, wherever he may be. There he is. Yeah, just making a little bit of contact with that 38 makes it real upset there. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah, and you know that the handling on that 38 car had gone away a little bit there too on those older tires, so that was just a very tough incident for all drivers involved there.
Well, it looks like everybody pits except for Kyle Hendricks.
Wow. The strategy game has begun. Kyle Hendricks deciding to maybe just leap the field here and get track position. We saw what Dallas was able to do on those old tires. He was up front for a long portion of that run, maintaining his track position. Never mind. Throw it all out the window. Here he comes.
Yeah, the 15 now, he's electing to come down pit road. Last time he pitted was 39, lap 39, so those tires are pretty old. I I don't know if that would have been a good strategy call there. You might have just want to stay out for a lap to lead a lap, excuse me. But the 97 still leading this race.
Yeah, there's no shame in trying to lead a lap, right? This is a hard series to win, let alone lead a lap in. Or, I mean, lead a lap in, let alone win a race here in this series. So anything you can add your name to on that stat sheet, you might as well take advantage of it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This league, very, very, very hard to win in. You know, we've seen a lot of repeat winners. Seen a lot of people get really close as well. That 97 car looking to stamp himself into the win list here. I think tonight may be his night.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you 100% on that one. We're going to probably see a lot more strategy played for the rest of this race, as we barely crested the halfway point about 10 laps ago. And we are going to see a lot of these fast guys have cycled to the lead here that we regularly see winning these races. We know how aggressive they are. Maybe this opens the door up for somebody we don't expect to maybe get in the mix here.
I think the most interesting thing here, though, Jay, is how the 97 car held up against the LA Motorsports guys on that long run last time by. These LA Motorsports guys are just, again, absolutely dominant on the long runs. The 97 car was maintaining that distance, even increasing it at some points. So very interesting. We'll see what the 97 car can do on the short run versus the LA Motorsports guys. And we're about to find out here on this restart. The pace truck is in. The 97 going to be leading this field to green. The green flag is out. He gets a great restart over the 2 car. He's going into turn 1 now with a huge lead over the LA Motorsports guys. And here comes Roger Saucier on the inside. He's looking to take a position away from Rob Collier.
Wow, Rob didn't get a great restart. He's going to lose a little bit of time here. Oh, and now look at Jonathan Golden. Is that him in the 86 car? It is. He's up here battling now.
Absolutely, that 86 car wanting to get a piece of this action, but the 4 car stays ahead of it. Does the 4 car get a little loose off of turn 4? The 02 car still looking a lot of racy, even with all that damage he has. He's a P4 at the moment. You see the LA Motorsports guys, P2 and 3. Oh, we got Jonathan Golden around off of turn 2. He makes contact with the inside wall.
Jinx. Oh, no. Just talking about him. No caution, though.
No caution. He grabbed some good damage there. It's unfortunate. So we see now the lead pack coming to the start-finish line. Chad Gwenigsman already 1.1 seconds in front of second place.
Yeah, his car is on rails with those new tires. He got the restarts figured out. Now he's checked out on these guys. And now we've got a 4-car battle for second. We got LA Motorsports guys up here. Rob Collier. And now spicy Bryce Saucier. He's trying to mix it up. We know how sideways he's been all night.
Ooh, real close there between the 02 and the 6 car. The 02 coming off the corner, losing a lot of time there, not getting that run he needs down the straightaway. I'm surprised the 4 car didn't make a move on that, but the 4 car just patiently waiting behind him, waiting to make that prime move.
Yeah, as now Bryce is going to fall right in behind Rob. Oh, he nearly makes contact on corner entry as Rob's kind of doing what Bryce was doing to him earlier, kind of playing that defensive line. He's got to find some other way around.
Yep, absolutely. That 4 car not looking like he can do much right now with the 02 car, but the 02 car, he looks real racy. He's diving it real deep into turn 1 to try to get some ground to those LA Motorsports guys. We'll see what kind of run he gets down the back straightaway. Whenever you do that, though, it doesn't look like you are going to get a good run down the straightaway, but he's doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job just being able to maintain that gap there to those LA Motorsports guys. As now we see a big mess of cars back here battling for the 7th position, as we got Javone Thompson up here. We got Matt Steven, Kyle Hendricks even. Wow, we got a whole mess of cars. This is getting wild back here.
Ooh, the 29 getting loose off of turn 2. He saves it. We got Dallas Seward back here as well as Tim Henderson. Tim Henderson doing a great job this race. Get that car up front, keeping it clean. Was running P3 that last time by. Something must have happened in pit stop to relegate him to the back. But the 38 grabs a little bit of wall there coming off of turn 4, but keeps it straight.
Yeah, as we went 3 wide there for a second, it looks like Tim Henderson's wrapping that bottom and making up a lot of time. He's going to try and look to the inside of Matt Steven here. And he will stay side by side with him. He's going to take it to the bottom here into turn 3. He's going to be able to wrap the bottom again, get right up on Rob Tracy now.
Yeah, these cars are going at it here for 8th position. Just trying to get as much position as they can. Kyle Hendricks up here too. He's trying to get around the 93, trying to get that 15 car moving forward. So that 14 car not having a lot of luck this race. He's trying to get that 14 car back from a couple laps down, I think. Is that right? Yeah, he's 3 laps down, that 14 car.
Yeah, he's already got 2 of them back. He was 5 down when he got back into the running here. As now you see Henderson get ahead of him, not for position, but on positioning on track. As now you have Javone Thompson. Oh, man, Tim Henderson's got a rocket ship. He's just digging on these guys.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before we see that 60 car back up front. He's got such a clean car. He's got a really fast setup, and he's got a great driver behind that wheel. The 60 car trying to get around these few cars in front of him to get some clean air to get back up to the front.
Yes, he's now all over the back.
Oh, big wreck!
Oh, we got a caution.
Straightaway.
Oh!
Wow.
We got Mayhew Jr., Stewart, Bentley involved. Big collision down the front.
I saw that developing off of turn 4. Clicked over there real quick to see if we could catch it, and we did. Let's go back and look what happened here. Between Dallas Seward and the 98 of Matt Steven. Just a little bit of contact there. Oh, the 15 car just getting involved. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, they were racing so hard back there for position. They were just dicing it up. It was just a matter of time for something to go awry.
He didn't get a lot of damage from that. I mean, he did give some damage, but not as much as I thought he would get. 38, looking like he got the better end of that deal. All right. So the 97 still flexing his muscles out front, keeping control of this race. Tim Henderson coming down pit lane. Nope. Matt Steven, Dallas Seward. Some of those cars involved in the wreck there. But the 97 car, I mean, what a fantastic job he's done in this race so far. I mean, definitely top 3 car to talk about right now. That 97 car not only having that short run speed to keep ahead of those LA Motorsports guys, but on a long run, he's maintaining or even stretching that gap to the LA Motorsports guys. Jay, what are your thoughts on this 97 car so far?
I mean, you put him in the top 3 as best cars. I think he is the best car in this race. He is just doing such a fantastic job. We saw him early on struggling with the restarts. He's got that figured out now. There's really no weakness in his game right now. He's got the short run speed. He's got the long run speed. He's got the strategy. He's maintained the track position. It's going to take a big effort out of somebody else behind him to get this win over Chad. This is Chad's race.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what's even more impressive is, you know, just the little bit of damage on that 97 car, but it's all on the nose. And he is still continuing to put down some flyers and stay ahead of everybody, not just by a little margin, by a big margin. So it's very impressive what this 97 car is doing. With a real quick report, we've got the 55 car of Tyler Bentley out of this race. It makes 2 cars right now. Brad Haldane, Tyler Bentley.
I'm trying to look at the scoreboard here to see who's going to actually get the free pass, because I know Mayhew was a lap down in that position, but he was involved in that accident, and it looked like Otten may have gotten by him. but he hasn't pitted since lap 70, so he's on a very stretch strategy. So I don't know where this free pass is going here.
Yep, absolutely. We'll see. I don't think Steven Downton got it. I think he's been on the lead lap this whole time. It could be a possibility that nobody gets it. Sometimes when, people get involved in wrecks, that it disqualifies them from a lucky dog. So maybe they all got involved one way or another.
Yeah, maybe there is no free pass awarded here, but I do see, what I do know actually is the lights are out on the pace truck, and you know what that means.
Green flag racing this time by. You know what? We're going to bring you guys a new segment to the Dega Boys broadcasting channel. All right? This is something we're going to call Full Throttle. You're going to be very familiar with it. I promise you. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the beautiful sounds of those V8 cars, and enjoy the driving. Full Throttle coming your way.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, as we got contact going through 3 and 4 right now. That was Steven Downton making some huge contact with the outside wall. That's going to be the end for Full Throttle. We saw so much action right there. We didn't even get to call it. That crazy restart that we saw. Some great racing between the top 5. These guys, though, Chad Gwenigsman, again, pulling that lead on second place with the LA Motorsports guys. We saw Dallas Seaworth get a little loose. Coming off of turn 2 there, he's now in the pits. He's got big damage on that car. He might be out of this race.
Yeah, as now we see Chad doing what Chad has done all day long. Gap these guys from second on back. Looks like the LA Motorsports guys, Jamie and Daniel, filing in here in second and third. And then you still see Collier and Saucier up here in the top 5.
Yeah, the 0-2 and the 4 car, again, just maintaining their fourth and fifth positions right now. But don't look any further. We've got Tim Henderson coming up through the field. He's fighting for position right now with Kyle Hendricks. He's taken over the P6 position at the moment. We'll see what the 60 car can do coming off of turn 2.
Oh, he just wasn't able to carry that momentum off the corner. Hendricks going to come back at him. He's going to take it back to the bottom here, wrap that yellow line like he's been doing right up against the apron. Maybe he could pull a little bit of a slider here off of 4, and he will. Move Tim Henderson up to P6.
Yeah, that 60 car, again, like you said, he's just on rails. This might be one of his best races he's ever ran. I mean, he's doing moves. I mean, he's completing them. He's fast. He's doing what he can do to get that 60 car up to the front. And he's executing very well.
Yeah, exactly. And he's come through the field multiple times tonight. and he is on rails. They brought a rocket ship there out of the Henderson camp today. This is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. As we continue to see that 60 car come through the field, we're seeing a gap increase from first to second. We're now seeing a 1.2 second lead over second place, and it's just increasing. It's still increasing. That 97 car, man, just class of the field right now.
Yeah, I think right now these LA Motorsports guys, I think that their strategy is they're praying for a long run here. We know, we've documented it time and time again all season long. They've got the long run speed. They can do it if they get a long run. That's what they want to see. I guarantee it.
Yeah, these LA Motorsports guys, again, just like what you said, their MO is long runs. That's where they get their speed, and most of the time in this amazing racing league, we get lots of green flag runs. I mean, sometimes green flag throughout the whole race. We saw that in the Rewind series, and the race that Chad won. A green flag through the whole race. I mean, unprecedented to other leagues that other drivers might be in. You don't see that a lot. So, really hats off to the league and the drivers who also give us the show to talk about. But the LA Motorsports guys, man, I'd be shaking in my boots a little bit.
Yeah, I think this is the first time in a few weeks that we've seen the LA Motorsports guys kind of in danger of not getting that top spot or kind of even sweeping the podium even. I mean, this is a different type of race than we even expected. And here they are just losing a little bit of time to Chad Still as he's now closing in on some lap traffic, it looks like, up there.
Yeah, so, we also said in the beginning of this race, we said we could feel the vibes. Something cool is going to happen. And it is happening, ladies and gentlemen. The 97 car is just prevailing right now, leading this race. He's just, man, putting on a clinic.
Yeah, he's just, like we keep mentioning, riding that momentum wave, still riding that momentum wave from Chicagoland. In the Rewind series, here he is just putting on a display. Putting it on these boys in the Rewind series. This is a great job he's doing tonight.
Yep, as now we see the 38 car back out on track. He's got no hood on that car, so he's going to be a little bit slower than most. 97 car going to have to work around him. We'll see what the 38 does. Maybe he helps out the 97. Maybe he hurts him a little bit. Ooh, the 97 get a little loose off turn 2.
Wow, that's the first time I've seen that 97 out of any type of completely in control moment. That was a wild moment. Looks like he's going to maintain that gap, though, as Jamie... Actually, no, Jamie did close a 10th there when he made that mistake. Oh, he is losing a little bit of traction. He gets sideways again off the corner. Maybe his handling is going away.
It could be a backwards adjustment on that last pit stop, or it could be a good adjustment that the LA Motorsports guys put together. And nonetheless, LA Motorsports is reeling in that 97 car.
I wonder if it's him catching the wake of this 38 car is affecting him a little bit. He hasn't really had to be in traffic at all tonight. And here he is behind some traffic as now Dallas shows a lot of respect. That's a big moment there for Chad. He lets him by.
Yeah, the last few laps there, the 2 car was a 10th quicker. So he's been able to close that gap a little bit. We'll see what the 38 does to the 2 car behind him. We'll go and watch the 2 car as he tries to battle around this lap car.
Yeah, it looks like Dallas can see where Jamie wants to put his car. He's going to move to the opposite line there. Jamie's kind of been ripping that mid to second lane there on the bottom. Chad's been taking it to the top. Is now... Jamie Knopf is going to now move ahead of Dallas Seward, move him up closer up to the bumper of Chad.
Yeah, right now, again, almost a 10th quicker that time by the 2 car was over the 97, even having to deal with traffic. So that 2 car must have found something on that pit road. You see 38 grab a little bit of wall there. But coming off of turn 2 now, we'll see what these guys pull as lap times as the 2 car continues to close that gap.
This is why Jamie is the Iceman. He is just so calm, cool, and collected. He is gaining lap time, cutting that gap down to Chad here. just putting on another one of his great drives that he always seems to do and show up at the end.
Yeah, the 2 car, again, almost a tenth quicker than the 97 car last time by. We're coming off of turn 4 now. We'll see what the 97 can put down. In regards to this 2 car, he puts down 31.2, while Jamie puts down a 31.3. So the 97 put a little bit more gap onto that 2 car. That's what you want to see if you're the 97.
Yeah, as this battle for the lead is kind of heating up here, as Jamie is actually running really good lap times comparable to the 97. Not really losing any time, not gaining a lot of time either, but he's maintaining, which is what you need to do, and hope for your car to get better on the longer run here.
Yeah, Jamie put down a flyer that time by 31.1, while the 97 put down a 31.3. So a lot of time being made up with this 2 car. If he can get that car planted around the corners, it seems like he can get a really good lap time in versus this 97. See what this 97 does to prevent the 2 car from getting to his rear bumper.
Yeah, it looked like the 2 car missed his marks there in 1 and 2 last time by. Lost a little bit of time. Looks like he was able to gain it all right back, though. He's just putting together some great laps. Oh, he didn't miss it that time. He's on rails. That 2 car is coming.
Yeah, they figured something out on that pit stop, man. They made a great adjustment there. That 2 car now going to be battling with this 97 car, though. Last time by, they pulled almost identical lap times. So the 97, though, coming across the start-finish line now with his lap time of a 31.3 and Jamie Knopf 31.2.
Yeah, and now we see Chad actually closing in here on these lap car in front of him. We know how much it hurt him last time he was behind a lap car. His car did not like it. Let's see if he can make quick work of this lap car or maybe find a different way around than he did on the last time, as now Jamie's got this down to just at 6/10 now.
Yeah, this battle is going to be heating up here real soon. The 97 is going to have to find some grip on the track to keep that 2 car behind him. The 2 car, again, just must have found something on that last pit stop. Again, the 2 car a tenth quicker than the 97 that time by.
Yeah, he's putting on a display right now. What a drive by this 2 car. He has cut this lead down to 4/10. He's going to the top. He's trying to find something new. As he's going to try, he's probably going to lose a little bit of time. He does, but he's trying something different, trying to find some more grip.
You guys can see what we're seeing now on your left-hand side of the screen. Chad Gwenigsman pulling a 31.47, while Jamie Knopf pulling a 31.39. The 2 car constantly, lap by lap, faster than the 97. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, as now Chad's rotating a little higher. Jamie moves it down a little bit. He's going to get a pretty decent run off the corner. Oh, he's glued. That car is glued. That 2 car is on rails. You called it, Tom. They made the perfect adjustment. Here he comes.
Yeah, that 2 car. Oh, we got a yellow flag.
Oh, that's the last thing Jamie wanted.
Oh,
it's Tim
no.
Henderson. No.
Oh, that 60 car was having such a great race, putting it all together. Man, we're looking at 30 laps left. Let's go back and look at this yellow flag here involving the 60 car and I believe the 38. We'll see what happens here coming off of turn 4. He's battling with the 4 car there. Oh, the 38 just gets loose off the corner.
No.
Collects the 60. That's just such unfortunate timing.
We got to go to the Dega Boys onboard cam that Henderson carries for us on that one. That was
Yeah,
that's
for
gonna be
sure.
a wild ride.
Yeah, we'll go on board with the Dega Boys camera here with the 60 car, usually giving us some great shots. Oh, that was a big hit there.
No idea it was coming either. That's just unfortunate.
Sure is. We're seeing now the top, well, basically everybody in the top 10 coming into pit road right now. This is
what kind of
probably
adjustments these guys can make. For
exactly.
Sure on this pit stop.
Exactly. This is probably a godsend for that 97 car. He knew it was inevitable, but the iRacing gods are playing in his favor tonight. See what the 97 car can do to combat the speed that the 2 car found.
Do we see anybody risk 2 tires? It doesn't look like it. I kind of thought that might be a play call here. Doesn't seem to be, as now we see... Oh, wow, Collier. He actually gained a spot over Big Money Daniel Simmons there. He's moved him up to P3.
That puts both of the LA Motorsports guys, though, they're both restarting on the top side. It's going to be very important for this 97 car to get a good jump on the field and get rolling.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy here that the 97 has been really top dominant and the 2's been kind of middle dominant, and now they're going to have to switch kind of preferred lines on this restart. Be interesting to see who gets a good jump here. Yeah,
absolutely. Very interesting. I think, though, that we did see the 97 car restart on the bottom side earlier in this race. He did a great job there, but he was also leading the field to green, so he got that jump that he needed. He's going to have that same opportunity here now, though, but has not been side-by-side with the 2 car. Well, he has been, actually, on the past couple restarts. But besides the point, we know how fast the 2 car is now. We'll see what the 2 car can do to try and pass out 97. But, again, this was a great opportunity for the 97 car to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and a shout out here to Matt Steven and Matt Yost, both recovering up into the 6th and 7th position after their incidents they've had so far today.
Yeah, roll out the backup cars.
Yeah, I was about to say, Matt Steven and Matt Yost got good-looking, clean cars right now.
Yeah, great job to those guys. They are now P6 and P7. Very respectable.
What is it? Smoke them if you got them. They had new, fresh, quick repairs, and they decided to use them up right there, baby. Let's go. We're closing to the end of this thing. 25 laps to go when we get to the line this time. Which, you know what that means. The lights are out on the pace truck.
We're going green flag racing, ladies and gentlemen. Can I say it? Can I say it? Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're going green flag racing. Something like that. I might not be that good at saying it. All right, so all this talk we had about the 97, let's see if he's made the right adjustment to combat that 2 car. He's got lots of support on the bottom side. The pace truck is off the racetrack, and green flag is out in the air. The 97 car coming down the front straightaway right now. He does get a great jump. He comes in front of the 2 car as the 02 goes side by side with Jamie Knopf. Going through 1 and 2 right now. The 02 looking like he's trying to get a bumper to the 97. He's not going to be able to do it. He shuts the door on the 2 as the 2 makes contact with the wall off of turn 2.
Here comes showtime. Rob Collier. Oh, is now you're going to look at Chad playing a little defensive as Collier sends it in on the bottom. His short run speed is incredible this season. He's right there on Chad. As now Jamie loses another spot. Another wall contact there.
Maybe the 02 car made the right adjustment on that pit stop last time by, or maybe he's just making the best of the situation. Doesn't matter now, he's rolling up to the bumper of the 97. Oh, but he gets a little loose coming off of turn 2. He loses a lot of time to the 97, but don't discredit the 6. Here comes the 6 in turn 3.
You know what time it is. It's time for Big Money Daniel Simmons to make his way to the front. Here he is behind Collier as he gets a little sideways off of 4. He's closing in as he's in 3rd now, trying to run down Chad, trying to run down Rob.
Got a great race going on right now. Chad Glenigsman in the 97, fastest car on track with a 29.7. He is hauling the mail, the best lap of the race right now. He just pulled it on lap 128. He's turning up.
Yeah, he's just got the right adjustment for sure on that pit stop. Definitely took advantage of it. Got a great restart. Now he's pulling away from these boys. What do they got for him?
Wow, That's just crazy. The 97 making the right call on that pit stop. That yellow flag was a godsend. The iRacing gods on his side tonight. We'll see if the 02, the 6, or the 2 has anything to put up with this 97 car.
Oh, as now Rob is searching. He is taking it to the top now. He is not finding what he wants on the inside. Oh, man. Daniel Simmons grabs a little bit of wall off 4. Here we go. Where do they go in this turn? It looks like Daniel's going to the outside. Rob in the middle.
What a great race we're witnessing right now as we see, though, first place, Chad Gwinningsman putting an 0.8 of a second gap between second place and himself. Rob Collier, though, he has a little bit of a different line going through 3 and 4. He dives it real deep in there as the 97, though. He gets a great run going down the back straightaway as the 6 car, again, making a little bit of contact with the wall coming off of turn 4. It looks like, man, he's pushing really hard to try to get back up to that 02 car.
Yeah, they're both pushing extremely hard. They're trying to chase that 97 car down. It's like a carrot in front of a rabbit right now, and they're digging. They're trying to get it.
We'll let these guys race a little bit. We'll go back to the back here as we now see Tim Henderson side by side with the 4 car. Coming off of turn 4, Tim Henderson, we know, has a very fast car. He's trying to make his way back to the front after using a quick repair last time by getting involved in that wreck. He is looking to go underneath the 4 car coming off of turn 4. Maybe get a run going down the back straightaway. We'll see what he does as the 4 car goes side by side with the 86 of Jonathan Golden.
Wow, that was some heads-up driving there by Bryce. He just loves his car, just yawed out sideways everywhere he goes. Him and Golden now side by side. Oh, it looks like they're going to get tight off the corner again. Looks like Golden's going to hold that spot for the time being.
Yeah, that 86 car, oh, real close there. The 4 car diving it real deep. Oh, they make contact. The 86 sideways, the 60 car. Oh, the 4 car cuts him off there. This is crazy. The 60 car, though, he's coming up into the battle of this right now. He was looking to make it 3 wide, but thinks better of it, though. The 4 car and the 86 still side by side through 3 and 4. Now the 60 car side by side with the 86 as the 4 car clears the 86.
Gosh, this is just some fantastic racing back here. This is incredible as now you see Bryce take it to the bottom now. And now look at Matt Yost up on the outside. He's digging. This is crazy stuff we're witnessing.
There may be a good lead going on right now, but it's nothing compared to this right now. The 4 car putting on a great show as well as the 60 and the 86. This is the place to watch right now. Even though it's for 7th place, who cares? The racing is great.
It's fantastic racing as now we see Henderson. He sends it in on the bottom. He grabs a lot of apron there. He pull a slider on Jonathan Golden. It doesn't look like he'll clear him. Oh, he's a little sideways. Golden's going to get right back by him. But now here comes Matt Yost.
Matt Yost maybe taking a little bit of dive going into turn 3. He does not. He thinks better of it. The 60 car doing everything he can to get around that 86 car. Coming off of turn 4 now. The car's still side by side, but the 60 car is not going to be able to match that 86 car's speed going down the straightaway. Going into turn 1 now. He again dives to the bottom. He's just trying to find anything he can to get around that 86 car.
Yeah, he's still digging on the bottom. It ain't working out so far for him. Maybe move it up a line, but we know Tim Henderson. He's been digging on the bottom all day, finding a lot of grip. He's going to go behind Golden now, maybe get a match his speed here on the run and get a good drive off the corner. It looks like he's going to.
Side by side now, going down the front straightaway, the 60 and the 86. As the 60 again dives it real deep into turn 1. He's still side by side with the 86. He's going to need that speed coming off the corner. It looks like he might... Oh, he gets sideways! Oh, he's going to save it!
Oh, he's still
Oh, no! He was saving
what
it.
a drive.
Saving it for a long time there. Unfortunately, spins out the 60 car, delegating to the back. That is not what he wanted to see. Man, oh, it's so unfortunate for that 60 car. Move back to the front, or 7th place here. Jonathan Golden now battling out with the 70 car. Move up here. Let's go to 5th place, which is Kyle Hendricks. He's +8 since the start of this race. Doing a phenomenal job to get into the top 5. Kyle Hendricks doesn't usually race in this Gen 6 series. And he's definitely proving that he's got a lot of speed for this series, for this championship. Maybe the 15 can pull a golden horseshoe and be up there maybe at the end.
Oh, that was real tight. Oh, man. As now Bryce is actually closing in on him now that he made that mistake. Looks like we got a great battle on track between second and third as well. Look at the lap times. They're real competitive. Oh, and Jamie's reeling him back in, too. This battle for second's heating up. As we got the Dega boys 10 to go this next time by.
Yeah, this is just a great race right now. The 6 car looking like he's trying to make a pass on the O2 going into turn 3. He thinks better of it. The 6 car looking like maybe his car is just set up for the same line as the O2. Or maybe the O2's blocking him. Coming off of turn 4 now, the O2 kind of shuts the door on him. Going down the straightaway now, but the 6 car has nothing for the O2.
Oh, looks like the Daniel Simmons is running a little lower than Rob. Oh, Rob gets off his groove. Oh, Daniel's a little sideways. Can he save it? He does. It's going to lose him a spot to his teammate Jamie, as Jamie's now trying to get back up into the second position, as he's currently in a podium spot right now.
What a great display of driver talent we just saw from that 6 car. Oh, the O2 gets a little loose off of turn 4. He saves it, though. Coming back up in front of the 2 car. Jamie Knopf looking like he might pounce on the O2. Going through 1 and 2 right now. We'll see what he does. He's taking the real high line there. Trying to get a run going down the back straightaway.
Oh, they're all sideways. These guys are digging. These cars are losing tire grip, and they are just searching everywhere they can. As now Collier plays a defensive line. Jamie takes it to the top. He almost gets there. This is wild.
These guys are putting on a great show, but real quick, I want to mention Rob Collier, 3.2 seconds behind the leader. Insane. The 97 car is just walking away with this race.
Yeah, this is all Chad's race. Been the most dominant car all day. Now the battle is on for the podium spots. Who's going to round it out here? Is it going to be Rob, Jamie, Daniel? Who's going to do it? Is now Daniel is going to the outside. Jamie sends it in on the bottom of Rob. They're going to be side by side here.
This is just, they're trying everything they can. Look, they're even working together. The 6 car pushing the 2 car down the front straightaway to try to get him a run to pass the O2 car through 1 and 2. They're not looking like they're going to do it. Coming off of turn 2 now, the O2 car defending with his life to keep these LA Motorsports guys behind him.
Oh, man, you know these guys love it. These are some hard racers. They race extremely hard against each other. Very clean. They want this. They're having a well of a time out here. This is awesome stuff.
The 2 car, the 6 car looking like he got a bad exit off of turn 4 there, but he's going to work his way back up as the 2 car, though, drifts up in the middle of 1 and 2 to try to get that run. Oh, we got a caution!
Oh, it changes everything. We jinxed it. Oh, man.
This is not what the 97 wanted to see at all.
We might be getting one of these Nexus overtime race finishes here. Oh, man. Buckle up, everybody. Go get your snacks. Get your refreshments. Let's do this thing.
All right, this yellow flag brought to you by Taylor Otten. I believe that is who is in trouble here, coming off of turn 2. Loose again. We see that 06 car just real loose off of turn 2 all night long. This one possibly just ending his day as he toes back to pit road. I think this is going to be very interesting what the leader chooses here.
I just can't see pitting here. I don't want to lose the track position, but we know how important tires are. Who stays out? Who's going to play the gamble?
Oh!
It is Run Bryce Saucier, and no other than Spicy Bryce Saucier.
Oh, we got Matt
staying
Yost,
out.
Jonathan Golden staying out. Holy cow. Is this the chance that the 4, the 70, and the 86 needed to take over this race?
The drama. I love it. Nothing compares to the Nexus Motor City Cup Series. This is wild here.
Let's see what the 97 can do. Oh, Rob Collier taking 2 tires. He's coming out in front. Oh, the 15 taking 2 tires. He's coming in front of the 97. Oh, no.
Oh, man. That's going to put Chad back to 6th. This is groundbreaking. What is happening? My head is spinning. There's so much to follow right now. This is wild.
So, we've got Bryce Saucier does not pit, right? We've got the 70 car of Matt Yost does not pit. Jonathan Golden, the 86 car, does not pit. Rob Collier in the 02 car, taking 2 tires on that pit stop. Kyle Hendricks taking 2 tires on that pit stop. The first car with 4 tires, Chad Koenigsmann. The absolute clinic he has put on so far. He's going to have to pass 5 cars to get back to the lead. Do you think he could do it?
I mean, he's been on rails all night. If he can do this, this might be one of the greatest drives anybody has ever put on in the Nexus Motor City Cup. This would be wild. And I think Javon Thompson behind him's on 2 because now the LA Motorsports guys are relegated to 7th and 8th here. Or 8th and 9th, actually. Correct me. And then Henderson's up here in 10th. So, wow. This race just got flipped on its head.
The front 3 drivers, 24 lap older tires than what everybody else has right now. Is it enough? That is the question. Can these 3 front leaders hold off everybody who's gotten new tires? I think it is going to be a fantastic show regardless, and we're going to bring it right to you guys as we see the lights go off on the pace truck. Oh boy, we are going green flag racing this time by. Good Lord, it's going to be a good one.
I have no idea what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be memorable. This is going to be outstanding. Like I said at the top, we are in store for one of the greatest Nexus sim races to ever happen, and here it is. We knew it would happen. The air, we could feel it in the air tonight. Here it is.
This has just been a fantastic race overall, and then they're going to feed us the cherry on top with this restart. My lord, I feel like I'm sitting in the Royal Palace right now, and I just got fed a nice pheasant dinner, whatever the hell they eat. But get this, the pace truck is about to come off the racetrack. The 4 car gonna lead the field to green. Let's see what he does. The green flag is out in the air. The 4 car gets a huge jump. Look what's going on in the back. The 97 car already in P3. This is insane. He's already P2, coming through 1 and 2. As we now see the 97 car get a great run off in turn 2. He's looking to pass a 4 car off in turn 2, going down the back straightaway.
Here we go. Chad says it on the bottom. Contact. They're contact. Oh, Chad made it happen. Holy cow. What just happened? Oh, and they got contact. The leaders are around. Oh, Rob Collier is in the lead. What just happened? The white flag is in the air. No caution. We're still green. Rob Collier is leading this race. I don't believe what I just witnessed. This is unreal. Down the back for the final time. Does Rob have enough to do it with 2 tires? They're slowing. Is there a caution? I don't see it. Rob Collier going through turns 3 and 4 now. There's got to be a caution. No, we're still green. Collier's going slow. That's official. That's official. Collier is the winner.
I'm speechless.
I am absolutely lost in what happened there. There was so much drama. How did Rob Collier win this race? Unreal.
A huge congratulations to that 02 car of Rob Collier. I think what we're going to do, though, we're going to wait here and see what actually happened. I'd love to go and look at the last few laps there. We'll go to Chad here as we go through 3 and 4. What actually happened? They made huge contact going into turn 3. The 97 getting on the inside of the 4 car. He completes the pass. The 4 makes the crossover. And then comes up into the 97 there. And the 97 just coming up a bit short. Daniel Simmons finishing P2. Kyle Hendricks P3. I'd like to rewind that just a little bit. Maybe we can go on board with the O2 car and the Dega Boys camera to see what just unfolded there. Going down the back straightaway now.
Oh, it was an overcorrection by the 4. He got sideways, tried to go back to the right, and that's when he made contact with Chad there.
That was it. Well, an absolutely insane finish we saw tonight, which is, I mean, just unbelievable. Honestly, I don't even know what to say here. I am just speechless.
I am absolutely speechless. I was so caught up in what was happening there, I lost complete track of what actually happened in the
Me
race.
too.
I didn't even know what was going on or what lap we were even on. That was just an absolute mind brain mess up on my part. I had no idea what was going on. That was insane.
All right, let's bring up the 15 here. He finished P3 tonight. Let's see what he has to say. Kyle, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
I sure do, guys.
Well, Kyle, I mean, you just had a phenomenal recovery there for that whole race, coming back, finishing P3. But what I am just, I'm just speechless about is what happened in those final laps. Why don't you explain to us a little bit what was going through your head, what you saw, and just give our viewers a little bit of a perspective on what happened there.
Yeah, sure. First, I just want to point out, I bought this track 15 minutes before qualifying.
Heck yeah!
I've been here 14 years, and I never owned New Hampshire. So this was all new for me. My goal was, that's why I got the EOL at the beginning, was I'm like, look, I don't know the track. I'm just going to try and stay clean, not mess with nobody. And hell, I got a P3 out of it. So I am psyched for that.
Heck yeah.
As for the shenanigans at the end, well, it started by, we were supposed to have a green-white checker, and something happened up in the control tower with that. Somebody might have been drinking or something. I don't know. But anyways, as for the quote incident, the 70 didn't get a very good start. I don't know what happened with that, which checked up a lot of people, but it strung some of us out, which I was just trying for a top 5. I was just tickled to death to be up there. And I saw Chad get really good drive off on his fresh tires, and I mean, he clearly had the dominant car, and Bryce was up there, and you know, it looked like Chad tried to take the bottom on entering 3, and Bryce just kind of drove him down to the damn near the grass, and Chad made it work, and I think passed him decent, all things considered. And then looked like Bryce, I guess, tried to cross over him on 4, and then just I don't know if it was intentional, but I mean, he wound up right hooking him, you know, by whether it was on purpose or not. So I feel real bad for Chad. I like racing with Chad, and he definitely deserved that win. But I'm tickled that Rob won it. I mean, I know Rob was frustrated, kind of got stuck there in 3rd or 4th, but I mean, hell, he pulled through. I know he's happy.
Heck yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just as speechless, you know, as probably anybody else here. But regardless, I mean, it was a fantastic race. We saw lots of on-track battles. We saw you battling with a multitude of people. Quite amazingly, 15 minutes before qualifying, you buy the track. Just a phenomenal performance by you and that 15 machine tonight. My final question to you is, who would you like to thank for your P3 finish tonight?
Thank Matt Yost and Rob Collier for helping me out. Matt threw me a setup right before the race. Rob threw me a setup, and I wound up going with Matt's. And hell, I just made it super conservative and super tight, and it wound up working for me. So I appreciate them helping me out. super speedways are my specialty, and I don't think my Talladega setup would have worked great here. So I didn't try it. Now I may have missed out on something not running that, but it all turned out perfectly. So again, thanks y'all for broadcasting it, and looking forward to the 499 this weekend.
Absolutely. Thank you for the kind words. We truly appreciate it. We will be there this weekend for that 499, ready to watch that 15 car take the checker flag.
Let's hope so, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. That was Kyle Hendricks, your P3 finisher for tonight. Let's go ahead and bring up the 6 car, Daniel Simmons. Hey, Daniel, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hey, Daniel, you ran a fantastic race tonight, always in the hunt up there in the front. Do you want to talk about your race a little bit and maybe what more you could have had for Chad there, or maybe even what you could have done on that last restart to get up there?
Nah, I pretty much want to forget this one. Nah, Chad, he was good. He had good short run speed. Jamie had the setup kind of figured out right there. I think had that last caution not come out when Jamie kind of run Chad down, I think he was probably going to be able to get him. I don't think I was going to be able to get there. Like I say, Jamie, he was good. Hate that happened to him there at the end, but it's one of them things.
Yeah, well, we really enjoyed watching you guys put on a battle. You, Rob, Jamie, Chad. We saw Tim Henderson up there a couple times. Just amazing battles up there for the lead. Who do you want to thank for this awesome performance here tonight with LA Motorsports Group?
Man, I mean, this week got to give a shout out to Jamie. He put in a ton of hours kind of working on a setup. I wasn't able to sit down to actually run any laps until about 10 minutes after practice started tonight. So he kind of taught me through it, let me know what he had, and I tried throughout the course of the race right there to make it kind of drivable for me. Like I say, each of us has got kind of our own feel. So what necessarily works for Jamie don't really work for me, or what works for me don't work for Rob. So usually in our test sessions, man, we kind of link up, spend 3-4 hours and kind of get everything squared away for everybody. But like I say, Jamie, he got us way closer than we would have in 15 minutes. So gotta thank him for that.
Alrighty, well, this is your second place driver tonight here. The big money, Daniel Simmons in the number 6 car. Congratulations, bud.
All right, thanks, man.
Congratulations, Daniel. That was your P2 finisher for tonight, Daniel Simmons. And a crazy one we saw. Just absolutely crazy. But we're going to round it out by bringing you the winner of this race. Rob Collier. Bring him back up to the broadcast booth. Rob, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you guys.
Hey, listen, I've got so many questions. I'm sure Jay's got so many questions. I've told everybody here so far, I am just speechless at the end of this race. I don't even know what was going on. If you go back and look at the race replay, I was quiet for like 2 minutes just trying to figure out what the heck just happened. But anyways, why don't you just... well, first off, congratulations. Second off, why don't you just take us through that last restart and kind of give us a perspective on what happened in your front windshield and what you saw, what was going through your brain, and just giving us a good perspective on what you saw.
Well, started when Matt didn't get going for some reason, so I was like, well, there went that. And then mayhem started going into one. And the next thing too, I was like, all right, I got a chance, especially after Kyle got loose. Me and Jonathan went for the same rail stay going in a 3, so I used him up a little bit. And then I saw Bryce and Chad going at it, so it's like, as long as I stay in it and don't get collected into calamity about to happen, I can win this, and there you go.
I mean, it was just an awesome race. From literally, the last 3 laps was just absolute calamity. But that's not what I, really want to pinpoint here. What I really want to pinpoint is the performance of your car from lap 1 to 145. It seemed like maybe the LA Motorsports guys had a little bit more speed than you. Chad was in a zip code of his own, but again, you were there at the end. You come back through attrition, and you win this race. I mean, just unbelievable what we witnessed out of that O2 car tonight.
Yeah, I set my car up more to run the bottom, and the bottom never came in tonight, unfortunately. I'm really hoping with this oval update we actually get some dynamic tracks, and the one lane Congo lines that we have going on will go away. Because, yeah, they were able just to rotate that diamond a whole lot better than me and get the power down after about 20 laps. Whereas I could just rotate the bottom, but on the bottom here, for some reason, it's just losing just so much straightaway speed with them running up high.
Well, that's all the questions I have. Sorry, Jay. Go ahead, man.
You're fine.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm still honestly speechless from what I saw. That last restart was just incredible. You were there all day long, put on some great battles with the likes of the LA Motorsports guys, Chad, Bryce there at certain points. Tim Henderson was up in the mix, and you withstood it all. Just another great drive by you tonight. And it seems like you always just find ways to win, whether it's in a dominant performance, a comeback victory, and then here sneaking your way through just the carnage there at the end to get this dub. Who do you have to thank for your amazing performance tonight?
Of course, thanks to wife for letting me do this and not murdering me, for coming down here and have some fun on iRacing. Thanks to SK for putting on this league, and of course, thanks to you guys for broadcasting it. From the way it sounds, looks like you guys have fun for, I think, pretty much the entire night.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
All right. Well, that's Rob Collier, your winner tonight. Thanks again, Rob, for putting on this great show, for giving us this great content. We'll see you in the next one.
Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Man, what a race we just experienced. Again, I don't even know what to say. I am just speechless again. We just saw so much so many angles to this race. So many things have changed. We saw cars going down pit road, making great adjustments to their cars, coming back out and getting to the front, and then we saw another pack of cars coming down pit road, making a great adjustment to their car, and then getting back out on the racetrack, making their way to the front. But in the end, all that mattered was attrition of getting through that turn 4 wreck. And Rob Collier came out on top and won this race. My thoughts on this race? Phenomenal. The last couple laps is one thing, but just this race overall, great race. I mean, we saw so many battles on track, so many fast cars. Everybody, I felt like there's a lot of people who had a chance of winning this race. Especially with the circumstances we were given, the scenario. But really, in all honesty, the 97 car was the car to beat. And at the end of the day, it just was not made to be for him.
Yeah, we saw just a fantastic race. We said it at the top. There was a feeling in the air tonight. We were going to be setting up for one of the greatest races of Nexus sim racing history. And it did not disappoint. We saw everything you want to see in racing. We saw pit strategy. We saw wrecks. We saw fast cars coming from the back to the front, maintaining the track position. We saw a dominant performance thrown in there with Chad. But when it all came down to the end, the man himself, Showtime, Rob Collier, comes on top with the dub and takes the victory here in the Motor City Cup Series here in New Hampshire, beating the best iRacers in the business here on Monday night in the Motor City Cup. Phenomenal racing. Enjoyed it all. I hope you guys did at home as well.
Absolutely. And, we'll break down this broadcast here as we're winding out to come to the end. First off, I want to thank everybody who watched our broadcast tonight. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It means so much to our channel. We're reaching that mark now where we become an affiliate with YouTube. We just need a little bit more help from everybody out there. We can make it. We can do it. And hopefully we can do it pretty soon. We love bringing you guys content like this. It's just something that, Jay and I have talked about it for years, and we're finally being able to do it. We finally have the means to do it, and we just appreciate everybody who comes out, likes and comments and subscribes. It means so much to us. With that being said, this weekend, the Nexus 499 is going to be running on Saturday. You guys, we already have the stream scheduled and everything. Make sure you guys come out, watch this race. There's going to be prize money on the line. There's trophies on the line. There are desperate drivers that are going to want to win this race. This is going to be a centennial event. This is going to be a huge event. This is going to be one of the biggest events that is ever going to be put on. It is definitely going to be the biggest event that Jay and I have ever covered. We're going to have lots of help and support in this booth to bring you guys all the angles that you need to feel like you are there at the racetrack. So make sure you guys tune into that. It's going to be an awesome time. It's going to be a great time. I need to take a breath there. But anyways, Jay, do you have anything else to say?
No, you summed it up. The marquee event on all of iRacing. We're only 5 days away, everybody. I am stoked. I am so ready for it. Tune in early. We got a great pre-race show planned for you. And then a fantastic race to satisfy your racing needs in the Nexus 499. Tune in, please. This is going to be amazing.
Absolutely. Make sure you guys go and check out our channel. We got videos coming out every day. We've got podcasts happening. In fact, we do our podcast tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune into that. We've got lots of stuff heading your guys' way, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It means so much to us, but not only that, you guys get all the latest updates coming out of this channel. Again, we thank everybody who comes out, likes, comments, subscribes, and we'll see you in the next one.
The best iRacers in the business.
When we got six for real, we looking out for the opposition. We don't do this for mass appeal. Don't make me blast it still. I put in work, no Vladimir. They want me to lose, but I can't. Mama shed like 1,000 tears. I can't do that shit to waste. I pull up in Mercedes. Next year you gon' see me pull up in the race.
This is gonna create fantastic racing.
When I was down bad, boy, I got on my knees and I started to pray. Now I'm breaking bread with my young vet wins. He was a part of the gang. No, now he getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you. 12, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, see them lights, but you know I got the strap. Go right up, now he getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you. 12, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, see them lights, but you know I got the strap. Go right, I push the.
He refuses to lose.
I do the dash, on my way to the bag, boy, you know I push the gas.
Okay, my timing is critical. They know my rhyming is pivotal. Homie, the dash is digital, gas residual. Fire smoke like I'm needing a ritual. You bet my cash is long. I hit the gas, I'm gone. Riding my wave. I've been stuck in my zone. I've been blast them all. Sliding on faith. I've been finding my ways. Grinding for days. I've been shining the hate. All of y'all wanted for praise. Stuck in a phase. Let it and turn it to blaze. Yeah, homie, you don't want to race. Nah, better to stick to your place. Yeah, want it all, I gotta taste. You push on the pedal, now I gotta skate. Yeah, all I ever know. Put me on this throne. Pinnacle. Push my buttons and that motherfucker go. What you know, what you own. Push it and I zone. Sonic booms full of room. Running till the tomb with my goons. Smell the fumes. Y'all know what it do with the crew when we coming through. Y'all know better move. Make it fast. Ain't no second chance coming for your ass.
iRacing Top 10. Here he comes.
Push the gas like.
I do the dash, on my way to the bag.